Hi, my name is Theora. I heard you're scared and I'm here to help. I am at my beginning of the journey to become an online doula, so I'm reaching out to friends and friends of friends. I think I have a great plan and I would love to help you. So I have it all written out. I'm going to read it to you. You let me know what you think, and if you can use it, please do. The marathon of labor is physical, no doubt. But let's not start with this mindset. Throw away your fear, you won't break. Your body was made for this. From now on, when you think of labor, think of it as a challenge, the biggest challenge you've ever had in your life, but the results will be the blessing of your life. Just like any athlete, you're going to spend the next months training. Labor is a marathon, as a run is not far-fetched. It will take strength, determination, and all of your patience. If you've never witnessed a birth in person, the whole thing is rather daunting, and the upcoming pain intimidating. Here's your new mindset. I want it. I need it. This is the only thing in the world I want. These contractions are just a stair step. You're going to check them off your list, never to be done again. Okay, the physical. A contraction is merely a cramp. Your muscles are pulling back to open your birth canal. It's just a cramp. If you've ever had a Charlie horse, or now that you're pregnant, a double Charlie horse, you know that laying still does nothing except exacerbate the problem, prolong the pain. Movement is key. Welcome to the raspberry shimmy, your best friend. Your body has all the tools she needs to get you through labor to diminish pain and achieve this labor strategy. It's multi-pronged. It will be repeated over and over and over through your labor, up until crowning and pushing time. All right, so it's multi-pronged. The raspberry. Seems weird, I know, but it loosens the throat, and a loose throat is a loose birth canal. For example, while screaming, your throat is tight. A tight throat is going to be a tight birth canal. It's counterproductive. All right, the next part of it is a head tilt. And you'll do this while you're standing. So while you're blowing your lips, you tilt your head. And what this does is there's a muscle strand attached to your head all the way down to your tailbone. So the motion pulls that whole muscle strand, and that's going to relieve a lot of the pain from your butt area, which is excellent. Okay, the shimmy. This is your primary defense against fear, pain, and a stuck baby. The rapid whirling shimmy, flapping butt and thighs greatly reduces the pain of your cramping muscles. Will it make the pain go away entirely? No. But it takes enough of the pain off to make it a manageable level. Uncomfortable? Yes, but it won't make you cry. For now, slowly build up your endurance. Once you reach 7, 8, 9 months, the rapid motion of the hips and pelvis just isn't recommended. But training now will make birthing day much easier. I'm going to show you how to do the shimmy. I will do a video later that puts it all together, but for right now, this is your shimmy. You ready? So to put it all together, a contraction lasts 30 to 90 seconds, peaking in discomfort at 15 to 45 seconds, then waning. You can do this. Raspberry shimmy to the count of 4. 4 to 10 of these repetitions, and you're sliding out of that contraction, and you get to check that one off the list. All right, this is your full strategy. So your raspberry shimmy. You do your shimmy, you're peaking, and then you're waning. You're gonna hip circle your way on out. I'm gonna show you a hip circle. and I can teach you how to do this. So in other mammals, their birth canal is a straight chute. Humans have a turn, so our big-headed baby has to make a turn on coming out. And fortunately, it's a clockwise turn, so that is the clockwise hip circle that we're gonna make. Okay, so you do your shimmy, you circle your way on out as your contraction is waning, you squat at your power spot, and you rest a moment. And I'm gonna help you find a power spot. A power spot is just some place where you can hold on tight and it won't move, not your husband. All right, so you've squatted, you've rested a moment, and you're gonna go pee every single time. With clean hands, you can inspect your progress. When you're that close to birthing, your baby literally is that far away. You can stick your hand up inside yourself and feel your baby's head. It's amazing. Baby is so close. Eventually your cervix is going to move over enough that you can feel the different lids. When you look at yourself with a mirror while birthing, there'll be several lids. There's two, and then there's one that moves. So these are your vaginal lips, and this is your cervix lip. If you feel comfortable, after each pee break, help your cervix move over just a tiny bit. At some point, you'll touch your baby's head for the first time. You're gonna feel baby's hair, just a little crevice. It'll be like a little moon shape, crescent moon shape. You'll be able to feel that first little bit of baby's head. This is the best motivation for a tired woman. Full order of operations. First stage. This is when you absolutely know today is the day. You've had Braxton Hicks for weeks, but maybe you lose your mucus plug, or maybe your water breaks, but you know today is the day. Things are just different. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna walk. You're gonna walk as long as you possibly can. Yes, your contractions are annoying, but you can handle it. Walking makes it feel better. So you're gonna walk the block. Uphill, even better. Unless your mother had lightning fast births, you don't need to rush off to the hospital at this point. You probably still have hours to go. Walk until you feel like you'd rather lay down in between contractions and perhaps be wearing less clothes. Second stage, strong contractions. Implement your strategy. The raspberry shimmy until the contraction wanes. Clockwise circle on out. Squat, holding onto your power spot, rest a moment, go pee, do your personal exam, then lay down for your well-deserved rest. All right, so you may want to cuss during this. You may want to scream. What I advise is the raspberry shimmy, and if you can't hold on to that, you're gonna om or moo your way through the contractions. The om and moo opens up the throat. Ooh. This is a deep sound. This is a relaxing, calming, deep sound. If you scream, you can either scare your baby or your husband, and at the very least, tighten your throat and your sphincter muscles. Third stage, crowning and pushing. Eventually, you won't be getting a break. The contractions are just gonna come wave after wave after wave. You're gonna feel like, poor little me, I don't wanna do this anymore. Someone please do this for me. It's okay. It means it's almost over. The pressure will build as baby's head pushes up ready to be born. Shimmy as long as you can, but you will get to a point where you really are tired and done with the whole thing. Now it's time to change positions. Dad will sit in a straight back chair, and you lay your forearms on his lap. Squatting or kneeling. Reaching over you with a pressing sliding motion, avoiding the spine. He's gonna rub down your back, your top back, into your hips and thighs, all the way down. So this will be an equal pressure moment. Let him know if you need harder or softer. It will feel as though he is pushing baby out. Finally, you get some help around here. This is the only analogy I can come up with, is the equal force needed to eject a splinter. With two thumbs, over and over with his strong, loving man hands. Until you get to the other bad analogy I have. You will not push at all. Do you hear me? No pushing at all. Until you reach that stage, you know when you're way too far away from the bathroom and you have to poo and it's kind of coming out a little bit? You have to wait until that stage, until you're almost going to have a baby on yourself. Wait until that moment. You don't push until then. When you have no other choice but to push, that's when. Let dad know it's time to change position for the catch. Squatting or on your hands and knees, using the contractions as a guide. One push, strong push, and forehead comes out. Second push, chin, take a deep breath, shoulders, and baby slides out. It may take a few more pushes than that, but not many. When you did it, you've birthed a baby and made yourself proud. It's time to rest, nurse the baby, count fingers, and wait to birth the placenta. Which of course is a total insult after you've just birthed the baby, but it's necessary. Just remember there's no bones. It won't hurt. Okay, your power spot. Your power spot is your crutch. Your power spot is what you hold on to, and when you're squatting in rest position, something that you can hang all your weight off of. This can be a bed, sink, table, window ledge. This is where you will shimmy and squat before breaking to go pee. So why pee every time? A full bladder can block baby's path, leading to the need to be catheterized. Peeing is an easy way to help incrementally open the birth canal and give you something to do. Drink water throughout labor. Just like any other race or marathon, you need fluids and tiny bits of food. So what is dad's role in this whole thing? In the first stage of labor, dad is your walking buddy. In the second stage, your cheerleader, your blanketer, or fanner, depending on your moment-to-moment temperature fluctuations. Puke bucket holder and hair holder. Let him rest when he can. You'll want him fresh for tending baby when you sleep. Third stage, you might be a pooer. So, butt wiper, baby splinter remover, and baby catcher. You can do this. You are made to do this. No one can do it for you, but you wouldn't want it any other way. Make yourself believe that, and you've won half the battle. So, what I learned with my own free birth is attitude is a huge part of it. With my first two births, I felt sorry for myself. I laid down between contractions, which make it hurt so much more. So with my third birth, which I knew was going to be a free birth, I changed my mindset. So this being my third pregnancy, I knew what to expect. I knew that I dislike pregnancy massively. So the day of birth is your freedom day, the day that you're no longer pregnant, the day you get your baby. So think of this day not with fear, but with joy, with desire. You want this day. This is your favorite day in the whole year, the day you are finally not pregnant. And I think with a little mindset change and realizing that birth is not an emergency, you're going to be just fine. If I can help you in any way, please let me know. I'm going to send you a video of very simple, low impact birthing belly dance steps to practice during your labor, during your pregnancy. And I can send you a better video of holding onto a power spot and doing your raspberry shimmy. All right, let me know if you find this helpful at all. I'm at the beginning of learning technology, how to put things online, and talking to people through the device. I hope you have a great day. Bye.